So what we need to learn here is to delineate the watershed and delineate the drainage. So this is actually a watershed, so we need to delineate the drainage of it. So for that, what we need to do is go to our toolbox. Let us wait for a second. So we're done. So in our toolbox, what we need to do is we need to go to Spatial Analyst Tools, and here we need to go to the hydrology, and first we need to click the fill. So let's click on fill, and then here input raster is the DM, and then let's wait for it, and then output we can actually select. So we can keep it like that also. Let's select it. Let us select it and give fill 2, and then save, and then we need to go to environments, and then go to raster analysis. Here maximum of point inputs we need to select as same as DMGBL, and then OK and OK. So now this will actually do a analysis of DM fill. So it has not brought it here. Let us then go to flow direction. So before flow direction, let us bring it, because it has not brought the DM fill here. So we need to go to our folder, and we have this fill. It has not done the process yet. It is still doing the process, that is filling up the DM. So let us wait for it. Almost done. Cancel it. Let us wait for. So it is already showing geoprocessing tool that creates raster flow direction. So we are actually in this mode. So done. So we have actually completed the first one, that is fill. So after the fill, we need to go to the flow direction. So we need to go to the flow direction, and here double click on the flow direction, and in flow direction we have input, and here we can give the fill. Input surface starter, and instead of that we will give the fill what we have created, and then we can actually here save it as flow direction. Let me write flow direction, and then OK, save, and then OK. So now it will do the second process, that is here you can see the process, that is flow direction. So let us wait for the process of flow direction. It depends upon your PC, and let's wait for the flow direction. So flow direction is done, and then after the flow direction we need to go to the flow accumulation, this one. So flow accumulation, here we will give the input raster as flow direction. So it's simply, it asks for flow direction, so we'll give the flow direction. So flow direction, and then we will actually change it, the space location, that I'll give flow direction. So sorry, flow accumulation, and then save, and after I saved I can go to OK. Now you'll see we have done with the flow accumulation. So let us give it a flow accumulation diagram. Let us wait for it. So it is still in progress. So it will now give us the flow accumulation. So now we are almost done with the flow accumulation. The images come here. You will see the black image here. So let us unhighlight this. Let us see only this one. So this is a flow direction. So here we can simply go to here properties, and then go to classified properties, and go to classified. And classified there will be number of classes. We can simply do the number of classes to 2. We can do the number of classes to 2, and then go to classify. And when we start classify, I give this one, let me give it to 5000. Say for example, let me give it to 5000. It depends upon your DM area. So here instead of this, let me write 5000 only. 5000 and OK, and then apply and OK. So we'll see now the kind of drainage has been created over here. So then we can go to the flow basin. Here click on basin, and then you can see you can now see the drainage kind of thing has come up in this. So in this basin, when we click on the basin, we'll give it there the flow direction. It asks the flow direction. Let's give the flow direction, and then save it as basin output, as basin, raster basin, and then go to save and OK. So you'll see it'll give us different visualization of it. Let us wait for it. So here you can see by that thing, it has given us that. So if even we don't go to the basin, that is also feasible, because we only have one basin out of this. So we'll see. So here what we can do is we can simply go to conversion. We can go to conversion here, because we need to convert the raster to polygon to locate our basin. So because we have here 3 basins, 1 2 3, so here we can go to again raster to polygon. We can select this one, go to here, on select features, go to conversion tools, and conversion from raster to polygon. And for that we need to actually convert this raster basin. So input raster basin is raster basin, and then output will be let's give it an output. Let us give output as basin watershed, and then save. We are done with it. Okay, so we'll see this will give. Let's give it time. It is converting it. It has converted it. So then we can go to clip feature. So we can go to clip feature, That is, we can, it has given different, we can select one, like we have selected this, and then we can clip this, customize, sorry, geoprocessing, geoprocessing, clip. Here the input feature is watershed, the clip feature is the watershed, and then we can save it as clip watershed, and then we can save it, and then we are done. Then we can go to simply okay, or we can write as watershed, it is whatever it is, and go to okay, and we have actually clipped it. So it has failed in clipping. Let us do it again. Let's do it again. Geoprocessing, clip, input feature is the watershed, clip feature is the watershed. Okay. So done. This one. Here we can simply change the color also. This is watershed clip. Let us put it hollow, and then put it output color as red. So this is how we can actually, calculate the watersheds. Because there were 3-4 different watersheds, we have calculated the bigger watershed over here. This was actually the procedure to calculate the watersheds. So after that, what we need to do, we need to actually get the drainage of that particular watershed. So we can simply cancel the whole watershed and see only this one will be there. This one will be there, right? So after that, what we need to do is we need to simply follow the maths. So in hydrology, we'll go to math algebra. In hydrology, we'll again go to the hydrology. Here's space analyst tools, hydrology, and then a math algebra. And then in math algebra, what we can do is, just give me a second. What we can do is we can go to math algebra, and then again I'm telling you we need to go to the space analyst tools. Here hydrology again, because we have selected that one, and then we can go to math algebra, and in math algebra there will be uh, raster calculator. So in raster calculator, what we can do is we have flow accumulation. This one we have to choose flow accumulation is greater than, it's greater than 5,000. It is greater than, let me write 5,000, because we have given here 5,000, and then we can go to okay. We can save it even in the other folder. Let's go to here, save it as algebra, save it as algebra, and then go to save, and then okay. So when we are done with the math algebra, it is under process. So it has done the algebra. So after that we need to go to the properties again. Let me just give me a second. So after math algebra, what we can do is we can simply go to properties, Give me a second. So here we need to go to the properties again. So we have two values over here. You need to understand here that we have two values, that is two classifications. So here what we can do is we can simply change the color of any one, like put it like blue, and then put it white. So put it blue, and we can put it any other color, right? And then apply. Okay, so you will see here the white has come up. So now conversion of the stream as raster polygon, we need to go to raster to polygon again. So we need to go to raster to polygon again. So here we need to go to raster to polygon conversion tools again, and then raster to polygon. So here we'll now give the algebra input raster as algebra. When we give the algebra as input raster, we have a value over there. We can change this thing and write as stream, and then save, and then okay. So let's wait for it. So by this way, what you have done is you have completely got the uh, drainage map of the region. So this is the way how you can get the drainage map of the region. We can simply again go to you know by this we're done, and then what we can do is we can actually crop this again, whatever process we like. So by this we have a drainage map, prepared drainage map of particular watershed. So by this we learn both how to create, delineate the watershed, and how to create the drainage map. So I hope you understood how to how can we create the drainage map, and how can we actually